So, what if I told you that in just 7 days, this job seeker went from feeling stuck, overlooked, to landing her first remote role in 7 days? And all it took was one decision, the decision to invest in herself. Today, we're sitting down with Lavender, a client of BTS, one of our success stories, who managed to land herself a remote job in just 7 days. I kid you not. She went from a very toxic work environment to a work environment that is super supportive. I'm glad and honored that Lavender was willing to share her story with us. And without further ado, let us welcome Lavender. You said you're moving, it was in Ruaka, right? Where exactly in Ruaka?
Yes, in Gasharaga Junction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's Gasharaga Junction. I think people call it Gasharaimi
Oh,
or
yeah.
something. But
Uh-huh.
I think I know it better as Gasharaga Junction. But it's amazing. The weather, the house. Look at the door. I've never had this type of door. I love it so much. So much. I'm obsessed. I don't even want to leave the house. It's a good thing that I work from home.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have to leave. I don't have to leave. I just go and
Awesome.
bask in the sun and the balcony, and then I'm like, yeah. Okay.
And it has better natural lighting than the other place.
Oh my God, it does.
It
Yeah,
does.
okay, but only half of the house.
Ah,
Half of
okay.
the house is very like this bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my office now. I
Mm-hmm.
made like a little office now.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kitchen, the washroom, very nice lighting.
Mm-hmm.
The other half of the house, living room, the living room and the main bedroom.
It's
Oh my God.
hidden.
I have
Wait. I'm back. I think I lost you. You're saying the other half of the house is not properly lit?
no, it's not properly lit, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll survive.
You'll
If half
survive.
of the house is warm and nice, I'll think I can make it. Sure. I don't mind it.
Awesome. And I love that you said that it's warm because then that helps with your asthma, right?
Yeah, but yeah, it's weird because I think I just needed the exposure to the
Uh-huh.
weather.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a single cold. I haven't been sick. I think it's just maybe I get triggered when I'm like overwhelmed.
That's
You
it.
know, like moving around, getting like all the pollution and kind of things. I
Mm-hmm.
get sick. But here I'm like, was I really allergic to the cold, or was I just in
I
the
do
wrong
something
environment?
else.
I was in the wrong environment. But yeah, it's been great.
Oh.
I'm grateful, absolutely. I have
Uh,
nothing to complain about.
awesome. I didn't know that you're working remotely.
Oh, okay. So it's a new development actually. So I was working at the office, and then plus with the clashes and stuff.
Yeah.
So they were like, I did request to work from home temporarily, but then they were like, yeah, we've seen your work and you're very properly managing yourself. We don't see anything wrong, and you're still doing the same output, the same things you're doing when you're at the office. So why are you there? So I'm like,
That's amazing.
oh my God, things are just falling into place.
Right?
And I'm like, God, I see you.
Oh my goodness, Lavender. Because I know, like the last time we spoke, we are like, okay, so this thing has come, like the opportunity has come, it is on site, you're gonna take it, even as you work on getting something remote, and then see.
Yeah, I swear it's been like, those kinds of things of like, I've been praying for this, and then it happens, and you're like, oh my God, I'm living in it. It's this one. But you don't realize it until it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Uh-huh.
this is what I wanted. And it's like, it's been amazing. The last 2 months have just been like, wow. If there's ever a time to be like grateful,
Yeah. This is the time. Oh, I want us to capture that attitude in the because when I met you and we were speaking about CCI, Those are not the words you used to
Jesus.
describe
I
CC.
think you can tell by now
I
my
got,
skin is clearer. My
yeah.
skin is clearer. My energy is brighter now. I am
Yeah.
calm. I am like well grounded. I
Uh
sleep well. Oh my god. Oh my god. And
huh.
this job, it might not be exactly everything I was asking because I wanted like a higher paying job.
Yes.
But I tell you, I would sacrifice that paycheck
Mm-hmm.
for this job.
Oh wow.
It has, I have like the greatest boss. My supervisor is like, she's the cutest little thing.
Uh
I tell
huh.
you,
Uh
she's
huh.
like, you tell her one thing and she's like, I got you.
Oh.
You don't have, the anxiety of coming from like a toxic
I talked. Yeah, that's what I was
workplace.
gonna say. Right.
I remember when I got there, I was so uptight. I was like,
Uh-huh.
she would tell me something in my head. I was like, oh, she's gonna use this against me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just knew it. So I wasn't like very open. And then she kept telling me, Lavender, maybe talk to your coworker, maybe your colleagues,
Yeah.
what they say.
Uh huh.
And then I did. And then I was like, huh, okay, let's lead with my bubbly self and then see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was like the best. So now I am well adjusted. It's been now this is my second month now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
This is
Yeah.
my second month. It's been amazing. Literally.
I love
Amazing.
that for you.
I know.
I I do, and you know what? Because now
Mhm.
you're seeking a better paying job. If I don't know if you're still seeking a better paying job, but if you
Possible, yeah.
are now, you're seeking it from a different level. You know, now
Yes.
you've healed the
The mindset
toxicity.
is different.
It's different, and now you know
It's
that
absolutely different.
there are environments that would actually support you as you are, that allow you to show up
That is
as
true.
your true self.
I swear, that is like one of the things I was discussing the other day with my friend. I
Mhm.
was like, I feel like something has been like switched, like a different thing of like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, so first off, number one, I know that I've gotten the courage, be like, oh, I can get a job, a
Yes.
good job,
Uh-huh.
a good paying job at that.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, I feel like I have proven to myself that I am capable of doing the work. I've always shied away from getting like really serious jobs because I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a lot of responsibility. They're gonna be on my head.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, oh, I can actually do it.
Right?
I have like a new confidence in myself, in my work, in my ability as a professional. And it's because like these people give me the space to actually like speak up my mind, do like maybe like collaborative thoughts and like it's a symbiotic kind of environment where we're able to like collaborate and work together in something that needs to be done. And also the space to work. No micromanagement.
Right.
I'm telling you.
And that is growth. Oh,
At this point, I'm just bragging. I'm bragging.
Please, you deserve to brag. You deserve to brag, right? It has. Okay. Okay, cool. So how we're gonna do this is I've got a camera running. So anytime you're gonna see me looking at the camera, just know I'm engaging with the audience, and then this is also being recorded. Every so often I'm going to mute.
I lost you.
Every so often I'm going to mute so as because of just the echoes, right? So if you see me muting, that's because I want us to get the best quality, sound quality, but I'm here, I'm listening, I'll be engaging. Yeah, I'll be doing the most. Also, it's going to be very conversational. We're going to start by you telling us about yourself. You can talk about, I find that sometimes even talking about the courses that you did, like where you studied, because we've got a myriad of followers, right? So where you studied, how did that impact or influence you landing a job at CCI? If you want to share about your experience at CCI, you can do so without mentioning CCI because we also don't want to get sued. But you can mention like the environment, like how it drove you to just how you are at CCI, right? And then
I don't even want to remember.
and then now we're going to rope in, what drove you to make that purchase with BTS, right? What was the deciding factor? BTS and not someone else. And then after we've worked together, we revamped your CV. How was that? Did you find value in that? And then you start sending out applications. I think you got your role after what? 2 weeks? A week? I know.
3 days. Just so we're not bragging, let's say a week.
Let's say 3 days. Why should we not give the universe? It's
Stopping the job, like my last day at the old company was on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I did the interview on a Friday, and then Monday morning I got the offer.
You know what? That's what you're gonna say. Exactly that. How it happened, right? So you get your role, and I even remember we had the webinar that we did with Sagan, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know how far.
Sagan is a pretty good company. I didn't make it to the interview, but I'm still trying. I know
Right.
to get something from them. They're a great company.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that went. I also need to check up with them because they specifically requested for your intro video because you're one of the top, according to them or to the recruiter, you're one of the top candidates that they were looking at.
Okay.
So I don't know, yeah, why that got
Which
stuck.
position was that?
It was customer service. Did you ever interview with them?
No,
No.
I did not. But I do remember I was sent an email
Uh-huh.
out of the blue. They were like, Rich, we're looking at your profile.
Mhm.
Maybe let us know what you're looking in terms of salary.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? I never applied for this. And then
Did you respond though?
I did. I did respond, and they were like, okay, yeah, we're looking at your profile, and we'll definitely reach back.
How much did you state?
What I did is I went to their LinkedIn.
Mhm.
I found that job posting.
Okay.
And I did put exactly what was on the post.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I did. Because I wasn't sure if why would they reach out if I didn't apply for something?
Oh yeah. So
But
what
I did,
yeah, what had happened was you remember how we asked everyone who was attending the webinar to send us their CVs. So then we submitted the CVs to them. So you're basically part of the talent pool. So when they reached out, it means that yeah, you are a match. Yes. You should write that recruiter. You should write to her and just ask, how did this go? Yeah, just do it. Yeah. The worst they can say is no, or the client decided to go with someone else. Then just let them know that you're super interested in working with one of their clients, so they should keep you top of mind. Yeah.
absolutely, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So after we've talked about the CV, we want to talk about how we want to dwell more on how you're feeling about this new role, right? The fact that it is now remote. It started without it being remote, but it is now remote. The growth areas that you are experiencing. How has your mindset changed, like you've mentioned? And yeah, if you were to tell, I don't know, 3 months back, Lavender, what would you tell her? And yeah, just right. And yeah, just in case someone is looking for a remote role and they are feeling frustrated and disheveled with this whole process, what did you tell them? And that's it, basically conversational.
Okay, as long as you do leading questions.
I'm gonna do the leading,
I'm
yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a crammer.
Okay, cool. Shall we start? You're just gonna dive right into it, yeah? I'll do the intro later. Okay, cool. So welcome, Lavender, everyone, and thank you so much, Lavender, for taking the time to just meet with us, sharing, and you be willing to share your story and your learnings and your experiences with us. So thank you so much. Super honored. why don't we start by you telling us something about yourself? Because I always find that every single person's story is completely different and it might resonate with a person or a thousand of us. So, what is your story, Lavender?
Well, first off, thank you so much for maybe calling me here, introducing me to your company. You've been great, and let me see. Well, so I'm Lavender, obviously. I am currently a global recruiter for a healthcare company. It's a recent role that I've had, really. But in hindsight, my background is in human resources and field sales marketing, that kind of thing. So that's something that I've done for about pretty much in my 20s. The first job I ever had was in sales. I've always had a great time interacting with people, just maybe you know, and just making sure that everybody is sorted out. So I think I'm a people's person. So when I started thinking about what a career I would like to do, I remember talking to my aunt and be like, I really want to do something to secure my 30s. At that point, I thought 30s was far away. Oh my God, I need to have a career. And I remember she told me, what do you love? And I was like, I love people. I don't like to be in an office space where I'm going to just sit there the whole day. I get bored really fast. Apparently, I'm a Gemini, so I have issues.
Me too.
Okay.
We're both Geminis. Yeah.
She was like, okay, so you like people. What is in people? So we thought about PR. And you're like, PR in Kenya is not really marketable, especially by itself. And then she was like, so maybe let's think in a broader perspective. What would cover PR and also deal with people? And I'm like, I'm kind of bossy, so I like taking charge of things. Okay, so let's look into HR. Because I was maybe HR or maybe psychology. But then I was like, I'm not going to spend all that money and all those years in school doing psychology. Probably I'll do that in my 40s. So that's another retirement plan. But for now, I needed something that's going to bring in income, something that I knew as I turn 30, I'm going to have a good career. So HR was the way to go. So I did HR, diploma level, the hustle, but I loved it. Right after doing HR, I got into an NGO where I did for about 2 years or I think more. I worked with a US-based company that was offering lower level kind of income households.
Okay.
Schooling, so it was like an orphanage kind of thing. It was pretty good. I loved giving back. I loved working there. I loved getting to know the community and everything. So this is one of the things that build up my I don't know, my love for community kind of thing. One thing I noticed is that I was in the office a lot. And where the tea was, where everybody was, the employees were, I couldn't walk into that space.
Yeah.
You would walk in and people would just be like, oh, HR is here. There's a manager here. And then they would all go quiet. And then they realize, oh my God, I don't want this. I really don't.
Right.
So I feel like I like the job. It was nice. Yes, I was able to I have people who still call me to this day, and they're like, "You're the best manager we had," and that makes me so happy because I was more like a people person, more like organization person. So yeah, that was one of the good jobs that I did there. After I left that job, COVID came. Yay, COVID came, and things got tough. So I did lose my job. Unfortunately, I lost my job, and it was a pretty tough time. I actually was for about 2 years.
Oh, wow.
2 years, to a point that I actually lost hope. I was so devastated. I remember being depressed. I was like, oh my God, when am I ever going to get another job? It was a tough time. You were sending applications after applications. Getting regrets. It was a pretty dark time for me, if I would say so. I was trying to think what else is there? Going online, people saying, oh, I think that is the type that actually saw your page, if I'm not wrong. I remember looking for online jobs, but I had a laptop. I have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's everybody's making money online.
Why can't you? Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Uh-huh.
tried. I tried. So that's when I landed my first like it's not like that role. It was more like adjacent with adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got in contact with this girl through a friend of a friend who introduced me, and I started doing transcriptions. I
Okay.
did transcriptions at work, but they weren't very reliable. They were very like every other week, every other month.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Work to do. The pay wasn't that good. I would say it's not sustainable at all,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you are relying on a third party to provide you that kind of support. It wasn't reliable at all. So I wasn't making ends meet at all.
Okay.
I was struggling.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I was just there doing whatever I could.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's when I got my last job. It was actually I was just on a random Tuesday. I was going to the gym, and then I got this. I got it with a spam visit.
Uh-huh.
I got so I got a message saying, hi, coming to an interview tomorrow at blah 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 time, and I was like,
Really?
not apply for anything. This is another spam message.
Yeah.
You're trying to steal from me. And then I talked to this friend of mine from the gym, and he was like, do you think I should go? She was like, what do you have to do? You're looking for a job.
True.
Maybe go.
True. Mm-hmm.
So that's how I ended up there. I went there looking as a millennial would do, very well smartly dressed in my heels, in my blazer.
Uh-huh.
I get there very early. I actually took an Uber just to get there. I get there, I'm all polished, everything in my wig.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Pretty down with a full face of makeup. I get there, and there are all these Gen Zs in Crocs, in tights, in booty shorts.
Whoa, really?
That should have been a big
Red flag.
for me. I was like, what's going on? So I like, I'm a person again, so I like
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
switched closer to people and like asked a few questions. Hey,
Uh-huh.
so what are you guys doing here? Like, oh, yeah, we are sorted for this interview time for this role, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, Lavender, at this stage, did you know the role that you're interviewing for?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay.
Nothing. I've
Ooh.
just been told, come in for an interview. So I'm here for an interview.
Yeah. Yeah, what you're interviewing for. And I think it's a really good point to note, right? Because you didn't know the role that you're interviewing for, but then you came prepared.
I came fully prepared.
Fully prepared, which is, yeah.
Fully prepared.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
With everything that documents I should bring.
Mm-hmm.
I even plus they wanted the police clearance.
The abstract? Oh, clearance. Sorry. Yeah, the clearance certificate.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and did all these things without even knowing what that job was for.
Whoa, that is faith.
Everything.
That is faith. Okay. Uh-huh.
So I showed up there and I spoke to a few people and okay, I got the gist what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, fine, I'm very prepared. We went to this room, like a group of people. We did the interview. It was a group interview.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I aced it.
Duh.
I was, we were only out of like 80 people, 4 of us made it.
80?
4.
80. And just 4 made it. My God. Okay. Okay, cool. Uh-huh.
4 of us, and it's all girls.
Mm-hmm.
4 women. I'm like, this is a moment. Yes. So we were doing test after test, around 4 tests. And we aced all of them together, just the 4 of us.
Whoa. Uh-huh.
Okay, great. Let's get you to. We'll call you for the next steps, and then we go home for like a full month. No communication.
Mm-hmm.
No communication.
Okay.
So I'm just like, oh, okay. So that's that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Again, I lost my confidence, my hope. I'm like, okay, sure, nothing is happening. So that's fine. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of the blue, around 11 p.m., you get a text message, coming tomorrow. I know.
Wait, why? First of all, why were they communicating just via text? Was that like the
So
official
it's
mode
so
of
weird.
communication? Because that's so weird.
So
Yeah.
what happened is I actually missed the text.
Ah, okay. Uh huh.
Yeah. So I actually missed the text, and then
Mm-hmm.
the next day, it's okay. So they sent a message on a Friday night, and then Saturday night, I'm waking up. You know, as you always do, wake up on Saturday night, you're
Right.
cleaning,
Yeah,
everything is
chilled.
neat. And then I get a call from this very, very upset lady. She's like, "Don't you think you're giving red flags?"
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Oh,
what do you mean I'm giving red flags?
yeah.
She's like, we sent you a message. You're supposed to come in today for a specific test. I'm like, what? I didn't see
Mm-hmm.
that. And she's like, yeah, check your messages. We sent you that. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Um, I do appreciate the chance that you gave me, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like this is not for me.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can reschedule me, I will show up. But if I missed it, I do apologize and thank you for the opportunity.
Uh-huh.
She just hung up on me, and then after like 2 hours, I got a new text.
Oh wow.
And then they were like, okay, so come in on Monday then at 8 a.m. Guess where I'm going?
Where?
Dude,
Don't say like
I'm going all the way to Rubiru.
from where?
Eastland.
Is
I live in Eastland. That's like a 2 hour
yeah.
commute.
Mm-hmm.
And I was supposed to be there by 8 in the morning.
So basically you need to leave your house by 6
At
a.m.
4.
4. What time did you wake up?
I couldn't sleep that. Okay, so in this kind of situation, I'm jobless. I've
Mm.
been jobless for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Someone is giving you an opportunity.
true.
At this point, I wasn't thinking like, okay. So I didn't sleep. I just organized my clothes, whatever I needed,
Uh-huh.
and oh my god. And I'm not a morning person, just so we can put that out there.
Yeah.
I was mad. Like I wasn't functioning at all.
Uh-huh.
I was just there glitching. Like I showed up.
I'm here at 8 a.m. Like you requested. I'm here.
I
Uh-huh.
literally got there by like 7:30 in the morning.
Oh
Just
wow.
that I'm earlier.
Uh-huh.
I got there, and then the person I'm supposed to meet comes in at 11. Yay!
Ah.
11. Oh my god! And then I'm just like, oh my god.
So what were you doing from 7:30 all the way to 11? I don't like such organizations because I always feel like they take advantage of people. And they take advantage of people's desperation. Like I completely dislike such people and such organizations.
You and me both.
What were you
I
doing
was
between
just
7:30 to 11?
I couldn't leave, so I was just there.
Obviously.
Like, because you don't know if maybe they're like interviewing your like body language and stuff. So I'm just sitting there very professionally waiting. I haven't had breakfast. I haven't had anything to eat. I'm just
They
sitting
didn't
there
offer
waiting.
anything?
There's nobody. The doors are closed.
Oh. Ah.
It was a hard first introduction.
Yeah.
I just sat there. The person came in, did whatever they needed to do. Then I went to the classes. So we were doing like training. So training started immediately. So we were just training. Every day I have to be there by 8 in the morning, and then you leave at like 6, sometimes 7, depending on whatever they want to do.
Uh-huh.
And you leave like at 7:30, 8. So it's a full-on day, back to back, and the training was great. I liked it. I made so many friends.
Okay. At this stage, Lavender, do you know, are you being compensated, first of all, right? Because it's onboarding, I am assuming, if you're getting trained. You're not being compensated?
Oh my god, no compensation for the first month. Yeah, you're using your full transfer and everything else. No compensation or anything. I swear it was like a marathon, and I don't know what was that. I don't know what that was about. But like,
Is that even legal? I don't think that's legal.
I have like a guitar background.
Right.
All this conversation, I'm like, okay, excuse me. First off, you're leaving very very late. It's pretty far. You guys maybe like wanna conduct some sessions for us to be able to get better transportation.
Uh-huh.
Can we get like okay, we don't have like so you have to bring your own lunch. Can we
Okay.
say
Uh-huh.
there is no competition the first month, or even like it's actually 1.5 months, and then the last half of the other month when you're actually paid, but not fully paid, it's like a fraction of the payment. So, oh my God, it was a tough situation, and given that I knew that I had been like searching for a job for a long time,
Yeah.
I was just putting up with it because I'm like,
Right.
I need this, I need this. I'm just trying to encourage myself. I need this, I need
True.
this.
True.
It was a very, very hard time. At this point, I lost my phone on transit because, like, it's your head is
Real.
everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere, and you're
Uh-huh.
like disoriented. It's like being, oh Jesus, I don't even. I'm traumatized. I don't want to remember.
I would be too, like it's not a
It
good
is.
it's not a good first impression, first of all,
It is
for
not.
you to be undergoing training, because when you're undergoing training for a company, it's so that you become like a better employee for that company, right? So you should definitely get compensated. And it shows, like they showed a lot of red flags, and I do empathize where you're coming from, because if you've been jobless for the past 2 years, at that stage you will take anything that
Whatever.
comes, right? Because
Yeah.
you want to survive. And that's why he said, I truly loathe such, such companies and such human beings, because they're definitely taking advantage of the desperation of people. So
Absolutely. They do
yeah.
take advantage of the fact that you're desperate to get a new job, and also the fact that for example, someone like me that I've gone through the process of like applying and failing,
Yeah.
and finally
Yeah.
got the yes, you're willing to go the extra mile to get
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So I can tell you, I'm a very good employee. I know I like structure. I like professionalism. I like to be able to see that you're doing something to make sure that I am doing a good job, and I'm doing a good job to make sure that I'm maintaining my job.
Yeah.
But there
Yeah.
was no that kind of symbiosis between this work
Mm-hmm.
you. It's
Mm-hmm.
basically you giving.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That's
There's no
yeah.
return,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You just like they'll work you to the bone,
Yeah.
literally.
Uh-huh.
And it was I stayed there for a long time, and my health issues became extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm asthmatic, so like I would get an attack every other week, and it was terrible. Like
Uh-huh.
because the commute first off is pretty long, and then I'm working at night because it's a US-based company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up
Mm-hmm.
at night, and we work for like 10 hours a day, kind of thing.
I'm
You do
assuming,
that
were
work.
you getting sorry, were you getting compensated for overtime? I don't know why I asked that question, but I almost know the
Overtime.
answer.
What is overtime? What do
What
you
is
mean
it?
overtime?
Yeah, I kind of knew the answer to that. So
No, 10 hours was the actual work hours.
mm-hmm.
And then if we're talking about overtime would be, let's say you work on a Kenyan holiday, that would be the
That'll
overtime.
be uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the only overtime. Or unless we have a lot of like the volume of work that day is pretty high, and
Mm-hmm.
then you would have to extend your hours. But this is something that you would have to bypass your supervisor, not just
Mm-hmm.
volunteer to work for 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then you get the overtime. I never volunteered for overtime because 10 hours is enough.
It's a lot. 10 was the law requires you to work 8 hours. That's
You
it.
have to consider that I use 2 hours to commute to work, so that's
Right.
12 hours.
Right.
2 hours to go back home, that's
That's
14 hours.
so basically
And
you're
then another
doing
like an hour to get ready.
right.
8 hours a
A,
day sitting or doing something about work. 15 hours. That's
right.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more than enough. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I loved the job because I love people.
Yeah.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the highlight of my day. Having to like speak to different people,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe get to solve someone's problem. At least if I'm having a bad day, doesn't mean you have a bad day. So so
Right.
that was like the highlight of my day.
I think what
But
you've forgotten to mention, Lavender, was that what position were you now employed as in this company?
okay. So with all my papers, with all my qualifications,
Right.
as I'd love to like bring myself up to like, oh, I was like a project manager at this company.
Uh huh.
I was call center representative.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
customer service.
Customer service.
And
Uh huh.
I don't give me that job at all because I personally love that position. I
Mm
don't mind it at all.
hmm. Mm hmm.
It was amazing having stuff with like people from different backgrounds. Actually, the job is not bad. I think the company is
The
the
company
problem.
is, yeah, the company is a
It's that
problem. Uh huh. So the company is a problem. Then, could you just in case? I mean, I know someone is wondering, and I'm wondering. So you're working for a US based company as a call center representative, customer service representative, right?
right.
Um, who are the clients that you are serving per se? So who are the clients that you are talking to?
Well, I would talk to like I'm just a regular American person,
Ah,
right?
okay. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
they might be like someone is calling in, their Wi-Fi is not working.
Mm-hmm.
Someone is calling in, their bill is due. They're not able to like pay the bill today. They're
Yeah.
trying maybe to get an arrangement kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
basically, just the regular everyday American
Okay.
person, just basically another person that is me, just white. That's having
Right.
issues with their
Uh-huh.
account. It's basically me calling Safaricom and shouting at them
Uh-huh.
because my Wi-Fi is not working.
Right.
Do that to relate to them to that point of view. Like I understand how it is frustrating. For example, I work from home right now.
Mm-hmm.
It is frustrating to have my Wi-Fi go down in the middle of an interview, in the middle of a
Exactly.
meeting. So
Exactly.
I'll be down. I'll call Safaricom and shout, right? So
And I
they're
feel
all
like,
within their right.
right, right?
They're all within their right. And I respected that. And one of the best things that I did, and actually I got a pretty good, like we had like what we call a customer voice, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the customer would like rate you according to how you did.
Oh,
And
uh-huh.
I always got the best ones. Because
Aw.
Lavender is amazing. She listens to me, and we had a great talk. Others would even invite me to their place. I was invited to the US. I would be in the
Here,
US
right now, that's
right?
really good customer service
That was
skills.
absolutely, and I love that. Some people just call in, and they just someone is just lonely, and they want someone to
Oh,
listen.
yeah,
And we were not allowed to have those type of calls,
right.
but I would always give allowance for that. I was just like,
Yeah, talk to me.
if you're gonna take 1 hour of my time, at least you save me 1 hour of my day. So talk to me. Tell me
Talk
what's
to me.
going on. What did your granddaughter do? Tell me
Uh-huh,
everything.
uh-huh.
And they would just like, oh
Oh,
my god, they would just go off. And those were like the best calls I ever had. And those were
right,
the best rates, the best ratings I ever got.
right.
Because sometimes someone just needs to talk. And it just helps
Exactly,
me relieve my stress.
exactly. Yeah.
That's good.
And you know what I always say is that for you to be an exceptional, for you to know that you're doing an exceptional job at being customer service or customer experience, is when your customer feels like they're coming to meet you or coming to meet Lavender, an
Yes.
extended member of their team, rather than Lavender, a service provider. And
Part
it's
of
all
my
about
company.
exact right. And it's all about
Yeah.
relationship building. And it sounds like you're really great at this. And that kinds of
Terrible.
feeds on to knowing what you liked. And I love the conversation that you had with your aunt at the beginning, like what do
Yeah.
you enjoy doing, and then you capitalize on what intrinsically comes so natural and easy to you.
Yeah.
Then you're able to kind of like build onto that and capitalize on that eventually. So that is a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful thing, but I do feel like I also have to address the elephant in the room. So
Oh my god.
here we go. Here we go. I'm sure every other person who's listening in or watching is actually wondering